Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this afternoon, I want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how the NFL owners are having a meeting of how they want to change the rule of how players got to stand for the national anthem. And I definitely want to give a shout out to my man over there, Ticket TV, man, of how he came with this particular article and all that. And he was actually reading off to me from the article over there, Sports Illustrated and all that for it, you feel me? And it seems to me that right about now that all other owners, you know what I'm saying, they actually going to be following suit of Jerry Jones, because Jerry Jones literally gave his players an ultimatum by saying that, you know, his players must stand for the national anthem and all that. If not, they're going to sit a game or it's going to be some sort of punishment and all that. And so all of the owners right about now, they're going to be like some having a meeting next week to try to get a rule change to make sure that players are going to stand at attention. Check this out. They were saying they're trying to have a rule to where as though that the players, you know what I'm saying, like if they're going to be on the sideline, they must stand. Not if, but they must stand for the national anthem. And they are saying that players, they gotta face face the flag. They gotta stand at attention. They gotta stand at attention while the national anthem is going on. They gotta hold the helmet in their left hand and refrain from talking and all that. You feel me? And I'm talking about these players got to stand there and they got to be on the field for the national anthem. And they saying that if any player's going to be if any player's going to be in the locker room for the national anthem, if they're going to kneel or sit, or if they're going to be on the sideline not standing, these players are actually going to be having they're actually going to be fined, they're going to be suspended, and there's going to be some sort of disciplinary action. And they are also saying they actually going to have a forfeiture of of a draft choice and choices and other disciplinary actions. You know, so when I'm saying this right there, right now, you know, that is nothing but the slave masters cracking the whip over these NFL players' backs. Because like I told y'all before, when they seeing these African American players, mind you, even some of the white players, but in particular, the quote-unquote African American players, they are looking at these players like, look, these slaves got to get themselves in line. And, you know, what Jerry Jones is doing, he's talking about, I'm going to have like some sort of disciplinary action, you know what I mean, towards my players, because he's saying that not if, but they must stand for the national anthem. And I'm talking about this thing that's going to be implemented, if not sometime this year, it's definitely going to be next year, because they want to have a rule change and all that. And they talking about the players must stand for the national anthem, especially after when, you know, Donald Trump said what he has said towards these African American players and all that. And I just found it to be very hypocritical, because, you know, Donald Trump is going to be calling these players, you know, sons of bitches and all that, and all of these NFL, and mind you, all of the NFL owners, I'm going to say the majority of them, if not all of them, they all donated money to Donald Trump, his campaign, especially towards his inauguration. So you got to understand something. They are all getting on code, and they're trying to put their slaves in line. That's what they're doing. They're trying to put their $40 million slaves in line, and they cracking the whip up on the slaves' back to try to say, look, if you don't want to stand for the national anthem, we're going to suspend you, and we're going to fine you some money, and it's going to be other disciplinary actions. And so when I'm suggesting, and I'm saying to those players, if you ask me for real, if you ask me, this is nothing but a great time, you know what I'm saying, that y'all got to take a stand and all that. And I'm going to say this. If you ask me, I'm going to say this. All y'all leave them fucking plantations of all of these NFL owners, and you start your own damn league. You already got the money, and at the same time, you got the power, because for one, y'all are the product. Because, see, let's be real about something, man. Now they want to make it seem like that these guys are up in the daggone military talking about, you know, you're disrespecting the veterans, you're disrespecting the flag. No, they are not. So when I'm seeing them coming up with a rule change and all that, they really trying to have a way of like shut up these athletes, of them speaking out against injustice and racism, because you got to understand something. All of those owners, man, they come from rich old money. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are Jewish, but a lot of those owners, they are white, and they come from their rich old money, and they're trying to put them in line. That is exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to break their spirit from them speaking out, and it really goes to show you how all of these NFL owners in the league, how they feel about them. Because let's be clear, it wasn't until 2009. See, back in the day, when the national anthem was going on and all that for real, when the national anthem was going on, the players stayed up in the locker room. So all of a sudden, with Colin Kaepernick brought the situation to the masses and all that, and all of a sudden, you know what I mean, when he took a knee, and a couple of players been raising their fists and they've been sitting down and taking a knee, in particular this year, they're looking at that like, hold up, these niggas are disrespecting us. And you know what I mean? And I'm talking about like by them seeing, you know, coming up there with a different level of activism and all that, and speaking out against these situations, now they want to come on a rule change. So I found it to be, you know what I mean, a bunch of bullshit. And I found it to be very hypocritical, but it goes to show you how they really feel about their athletes, about the speaking out against injustice. So they up there putting them in line, and that's exactly what they're doing. The slave masters are cracking their whips up on their backs. But you don't have to put together this video, man. Express my thoughts upon this, shed light upon the situation. I felt the need had to hear about this topic. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. I always appreciate the love. And this is B-Miles coming to you live once again from the B-Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.